Hi guys, welcome to So Janelle. I'm your host, Janelle So, bringing you stories that are so true, features that are so Hollywood, interviews that are so candid, and trends that are so hot. One guy who's hot right now here in California is Chef Alvin Cailan, quickly becoming a household name when it comes to restaurant and Filipino food. And in this interview, he talks to us about how he's always been an entrepreneur, always selling something as he was growing up. Here he is, so hot, Chef Alvin Cailan. Chef, you are so hot right now, opening restaurants here and there, and it's not just one. There's Eggslut, you started with that?
Yes.
And then you have Amboy, and then there's an Eggslut in Vegas as well?
Vegas.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
When did you envision yourself to be an entrepreneur?
I think as an entrepreneur, I was always a businessman. My dad was always a businessman, and I learned from him. Like when I was a child, I would sell my toys to my friends for money. And when I was in high school, I used to cut hair, and I used to sell. I'd go to Costco and buy candy bars. And I would sell it for gas money.
Oh wow! Always enterprising.
I've always had some type of entrepreneurial spirit.
Right.
But when I found my focus in cooking and my purpose, then it started to hone in and make sense.
Tell me about finding your place in the kitchen. When was that? When did you start? What was it like?
I think I fell in love with the kitchen when I was a dishwasher when I was 15 years old. I just you learn from cooks, and you learn how things are made, and then you wash the dishes after, which is a lot of discipline. And you realize that when someone says, "Oh my gosh, it tastes so good," that your work, even though it's minuscule, which is washing dishes, it gives you pride. I eventually started cooking in the kitchen and by the time I was a senior in high school, I was pretty much managing the place.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, my kitchen manager at the time was Filipino.
Okay.
His name was Danilo, and he taught me how to taught me how to make pancit and lumpia and all that stuff, and we would feed this to the nuns because it was a convent. So. Yeah, they loved it. Filipino food was from the beginning, I guess, I started doing it.
And that was just the first part of our two-part series on So Hot, Chef Alvin Cailan. In the second part, he actually talks about a rough patch in his family because his father did not want to raise a cocinero. Find out what happens. Subscribe here on So Janelle. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.